But things that were known to be takers become givers when God tells them to. Because God will temporarily suspend the nature of a thing to make it behave in a way it normally wouldn't behave to bless you. Let me say it again. God will temporarily suspend the nature of a thing to make it be a blessing to you just for that season. And by the time it gets back to where it normally does, it's too late because you've already been blessed. God can make mean people be nice just long enough for you to get the job. God can make racist people be blind just long enough for you to get into the door. God can make ignorant people be sane just long enough for you to get what you need. And by the time they come back to their mean ways, it's too late now because God has already used you to get what he has for me. They've already opened the door. They've already made the way. I've already gotten my blessing. Here it is. This is what we can't miss. God didn't change the nature of the ravens. He just suspended it. Which means at some point the ravens went back to their raven behavior. God suspended the action to bless Elijah. But since God didn't change it, you still can't trust him. Did you hear? Some of us get confused between what God uses to bless us and what God sends for us to befriend. Listen, everything God uses ain't for you to hook up with. Some stuff God just uses to bless you, and you're supposed to get your blessing and move on. Let me move on. So God sends Elijah to the brook to be fed by the ravens, but at some time the brook dries up. Elijah's worried, like, what am I gonna do now? The brook I said ain't gonna be no rain. Now the brook is dry. Where the water gonna come from? And God says, why are you tripping? Do you trust the sovereign or the source? But God, this gonna go away. God says, but who was feeding you, the brook, the ravens, or me? We panic when brooks dry up. We panic when ravens change, but it's an indication that we had more trust in the source than the sovereign. God says, you think the brook was the one feeding you? You think the ravens were the one taking care of you? You think the reason you're still here is because of them birds in that water? I was the one taking care of you. And if I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever, don't trip because that's gone. So God says, Elijah, your time is up. Go to Zarephath. When you get to Zarephath, he says there's a widow woman who is going to help you. And look at verse 9.